Look around your feet. Your gaze turns instinctively towards the Ginkgo Plaza. Yesterday there was a curtain of leaves, now simply a tangle of bare limbs. On the ground, a pool of golden tears. For the ritual to begin, soon the Grand Lich and his entourage will make their secret pilgrimage to the war criminal shrine, and the operant bureau will rise to meet them. Your blood beats a kick drum rhythm behind your ear. Yellow leaves swirl about your feet. You have a gun, a professional tool for a professional task. In your pocket, it hums death's tune. Both of those sensations are illusions. You have an ancient bomb, placed by your own predecessors. You only lack the means to make it reveal its heart. You have the means of metaphysical atrocity in your possession, but do you have the will to use it? You turn back to the ginkgo tree. Its branches spread into many futures. If you had time, you might count them. All that remains is to walk backwards into it and watch the catastrophe pile up before you. The naked branches seem like a mass of fingers pointing in every possible direction. You have the pieces to form a viable squad, but are they the right pieces? You have everyone. The task now is to choose. The fallen leaves disagree. The mysterious negotiations deep within the ginkgo's archaic heart have reached their conclusion. This is it. There will be no more time. You have today. Make of it what you will. Tomorrow, it ends. Your controller needs to know what's coming. She'll want to talk you through the assignment and your chosen squad. From there, the momentum of events will carry you along their current. Now is really not the time for breath work. The fallen leaves crunch gently beneath your feet. Night is already upon you. You approach your double. A faint line of drool darkens the sheet. He's a blank piece of media. There's someone in there. A potential you, for you to awaken. Pathetic, vulnerable, malleable. Staring at the frail shape in bed, poor Dante's words echo in your mind. Naturally, the process works best on catatonics and simpletons. As you consider the vacant face of your inanimate double, your thoughts turn towards the mysterious imprinting device, its weight suddenly all too palpable. Some things are better left untouched. Your hand slips back inside. Be thorough this time, operant. Gather all. You retract your hand from the man's pockets. The battery compartment slides open with ease, almost like an invitation. Thoughts of tempo flash through your mind. A soft shudder runs through the device as it powers on. Ave Imperio Luminoso. The screen boots up with the salute of Lelou's, comprised of 5 vertical lines. No salute. Blood splatter. Come, it says. We are about to violate all the laws of man and nature. A single option appears below. Begin. The salute fades as a new command appears. Immobilize subject. An offering. The boy trussed and gagged upon a bed of flowers. Position subject to establish eye contact. After some nudging and twisting, you manage to get his head to stay upright, and his eyes slowly roll into place. Weirdly stiff, and yet too lax to be easily posed, like a rubbery puppet lacking a hand inside. Another red light blinks to life, this time on your side of the device. Subject eye contact established. Establish eye contact. Object. That must be you, the object. The red light blinks with a slow, steady pulse, awaiting your response. What begins as a single intense point in the center of the screen gradually radiates outwards across your field of vision. A diffuse, bruise-colored glow. The world shrinks. Visualize memory for biological imprint, or select manual impression to force imprint. The old prisoner said that the more formative the memory, the better. A sacrifice for the machine god. To get a clear biological imprint of you, the memory should be as personal as possible. For example, your recollections of your old squad mates, or of that summer way back in Landau, or your recollections of the past 5 years in the freezer. Warning, memory will be lost. Proceed. Within the device, tiny fans whir up. A green glow washes over your face. Visualization received. You dive into a slipstream of indiscernible forms, all silhouetted by the cold light of the sensor eye. A map of resentments, a territory of pain. You brush something in the deep past, the memory like light passing through fabric, singeing your face as it passes by. Like your heartbeat adjusts to the pulse of a drum, the device attempts to calibrate something in your brain. Stacks of folders line up the walls, towering far above you. Across the building, someone is dragging their feet. As of current, your past. Imprinting. The sound of shoes scuffing the floor. A gust of wind blows into the cold, cold room. Stacks of folders shiver before they fall, burying faces and places. Only a few odd limbs stick out, accompanied by a slow, pained moaning. They might as well be ghosts. At your back, the howl of the ventilation shaft. If you wanted, you could just. Colors bloom between the pulses, pale iridescent violets and fleeting greens. The device hums as though also in pain. The image brightens until something snaps within your skull. Suddenly, you realize you're looking at it. A recreation of the scene has been rendered in blurred, lachrymose textures across the screen of the device. The forms are indistinct. The colors a product of your brain trying to render an image too fast to properly observe. Finalize an imprint. Do not move. The words burn themselves into your retinas as the device begins to shake.
I once knew a spy.
Imprint complete. Ave Imperio Luminoso. Y Gloria a los Kaidos. As you pull yourself off the ground, two things become apparent. Your double is gone, and you have an absolutely throbbing headache. The front door slams shut. Operant off script. The situation is serious.
Operant? Something big is happening, isn't it? I'd started to suspect as much. I don't expect we'll be seeing you again. I suppose not. A shame. I know our relationship is strictly collegial. Still, I suppose I got used to seeing you around. Is that what we've been doing here? Speaking plainly, it seems to consist mostly of odd jobs. Here I thought I was signing up for espionage and romance, and instead I find myself developing photographs for my least favorite customer as though nothing ever changed. We didn't really get much use from it, did we? And to think they were so confident it would be an absolute pillar of the assignment. Who knows? Maybe I can sell it to some office people in the sunset. Meanwhile, you've been melting gobs of plastic, turning my spare room into a toxic gas chamber to no demonstrable end. Not entirely what I had in mind. The debacle with Pseudopod. Well, it was interesting to see how you make it up as you go along.
The whisper of a smile at the corner of her mouth suggests she even enjoyed it.
It is what it is. At least he's up on his feet now. So, where does that leave us? Yes. I suppose you're right.
She takes a long, slow look around the little photo shop, as though committing it to memory.
I've got a demented aunt with an apartment in the Hill of Pigs. I reckon she won't notice if I crash in her spare room a few weeks. Now, I expect you'll want to get some rest. Come out tomorrow, fresh. And give up my middle-class comfort so I can... what exactly? Join a workers' co-op. I've enjoyed my time serving the opera, well enough. But I know what I am.
Behind her eyes, flickers of fear and apprehension, but she's keeping them down, for your sake and hers.
Well, if there's anything else you require, I suppose I'll be right here. I'll be here if you require anything.
Think, operant. If you were you, what would you get up to? Perhaps the logical response to suddenly waking up as a resurrected clone freak. But he is you. Where would you go? You close your eyes, and a plane of shapes and colors appears in front of you. The city hums around you. A tunnel appears. You search it for signs of your own feel, rhythm, thoughts. But when you emerge at the other end, there is nothing. You have no idea where your double is.
Don't fuck with me, boat person. The IMEX Bureau won't stand for trade obstruction.
Your pantless double stands before you, weight shifted onto his back leg. The posture is defiant, unconscious, and terribly familiar. A new suit, cut from old cloth. Approach with caution. You don't want to startle him.
I demand to see Tempo. He's expecting 2,000 pairs of state-issued knee-highs. Are you going to help me or not?
Your double seems to have retained the outline of the assignment despite his recent coma. Best to play along.
Listen, I know you're with the opera.
Opera? The preferred art form of the bourgeois homosexual? What are you insinuating?
That they employ you.
Trade obstruction.
Your comrade falters. Go to his aid.
I thought your partner had been incapacitated. Seems to me this is all yours.
Trade agent? Snap out of it. Tell this man about the 4 cubic meters of cohilant cotton Tempo is expecting from us.
His face turns red as his lower lip starts to tremble. He's taken offense. Is this really you? There's a maneuver you were taught to use when an operant is lost within their chosen persona. A kind of psychic demolition technique. Unfortunately, you've only retained the basic idea of it. It involves reciting a specific sequence of words to gradually unspool the delusions the operant has wrapped himself in. A successful maneuver should leave the impression of you intact and obliterate whatever residual notions he has of himself. His soul is still new to the world, fresh and vulnerable. You need to walk him back one step at a time.
Melita? Melita?
He's deteriorating rapidly.
More or less. Kept repeating the story he first gave me, as if we'd never met. Socks, tempo, purchase orders. Tells me his name.
Yes, yes. I'm still trying to get some clarity, man of boat. From you too, trade agent.
He also started apologizing at one point. Took a few minutes to stop.
You're superimposed on him. We must accept that he is gang. Someone get him a t-shirt. He says that he is us. We feel him to be us. But who is he to us? A child or a brother? Though we are confused about this shit, he has the gang's full support. Maybe he'll turn out to be sick as hell.
You can't be serious. It's Herschel Wilk. Why do you care?
Oh, it is you.
Thomas. But that's a man's name. Herschel. But that's a man's name. Pseudopod, a temporary appendage filled with cytoplasm, a feature of unicellular organisms. What about it?
Stop wasting your time. Fix this. Now.
No, it's not. My name is Herschel Wilk. Stop trying to confuse me. Trousers? What's that? What shame. These are regulation black. 42% combed cotton, polyamide for tensile integrity. The length ends just below the patella. Primo stuff.
Spoken like a scholar and a gentleman. The sock merchant persona is pure projection, hinging on the ability to regurgitate a barrage of memorized details. But if one were to question it gently...
I've had a keen interest in sock importation since '81. I caught the nylon bug during my student days after witnessing a demonstration against high-priced hosiery. It turned violent and I got shot. That's when I knew that the world needed to change its stockings, one pair of legs at a time.
Oh, what an odd combination of you and the cover.
There's more. I started moving up in the ranks until I became lead sock importer. I knew the suppliers, the fashion, and the materials in demand. I assembled a crack team of hosierists, a sock importing ring. I called them my whole sock crew. My career was brilliant, but something happened 5 years ago. Geopolitics intervened. Shadowy state-backed sock conglomerates disrupted a major trade deal and made me miss my quota. Luckily, the IMEX Bureau has given me another chance. I'm back.
Here's your moment. He looks around the docks. The rusty crane groans. A boatman hocks a wad of phlegm onto the stones. An empty paper cup rolls across the ground.
What are we doing here?
His lips curl into a smile, then thin abruptly as your reality dawns on him.
It's all gone to shit, hasn't it? I fucked it. Again.
We know the feeling.
I'm sorry. I'm so sorry.
Seems like you've got quite a mess on your hands.
He offers no assistance.
You need to get your man to a clinic. Whatever's going on with him. Uh-oh.
Where your double was just standing, there's nothing. Not even a whiff of performance we've gotten. Lost. Again. You look back over your shoulder, but the boatman has already returned to his own business.
Cascade, Pseudopod is upstairs. Seems very distressed. He's on the phone with Melita. How do I... Well, it's a landline, you see. And the way the intercom is wired, it has a nasty habit of picking up on any calls being made at the same time. I buzzed up to check on Pseudopod, and you see...
A grave offense against telephonic communications.
A Rustanian gentleman set it up. I discovered later he cut some corners. Never again. It's definitely internally secure. Anytime I've overheard something, it's been purely by accident.
Terrible stagecraft across the board. Pseudopod should have caught this while examining the safe house.
I'm afraid Pseudopod is discussing stagecraft. Techniques, former assignments, all quite riveting. But Melita doesn't seem to be enjoying it herself. Of course not. I always hang up if I hear you on it. Yes, right there. I'll wait here, see if you need any help.
As you press down on the intercom button, a little light comes on.
But that was all supposed to be self-hold. And I shouldn't know what self-hold means, but I do. Self-hold? Why do I know what that means?
See? He has a soul.
Right. And where did you say you met Cascade again?
A viper uncurls and presses against the inside of your rib cage.
What do you mean? I'm here! And this junior operant you sent me, she's completely insane. Delirious, even. How am I supposed to find forgiveness with people like this?
Tell him there are no small roles, only small attitudes.
She ate my lucky candy. Did you know that? My grandmother, rest her soul, gave it to me as a charm for my first assignment. It's been in my pocket ever since. And she decides to just eat it on a whim.
It does sound kind of uncool when he puts it like that.
Get off my dick, Cascade. You don't know anything. You were late. I never showed up until now. I mean, you.
An interesting slip. Wow. It almost sounds like he hates us despite having our full support.
Cascade, you made it. Hopefully you can clear some of this up.
She's seething. This could go very poorly.
There is nothing to clear up. I've been here the whole time. Unbelievable. The lack of support and direction I've received on this assignment.
Your own words in someone else's mouth. Deeply upsetting.
He's hyperventilating. Tell him to focus on his breath.
Melita? Where are you? You need to come and extract me. Now!
An animal, cornered, lashing out.
Calm down, Pseudopod. We will get to the bottom of this.
Constance gives you a thumbs up.
Cool, cool. Except by cool, I mean not cool. Who are you people even? What have you done to me?
In the background, you hear a steady rhythm of something being hit. The bed frame.
Cascade, what is going on? You told me that he was zeroed out. Don't try to shift responsibility onto me, Cascade. I'm not having it today. Now let's...
Requesting backup. This is Operant Cascade. I was dispatched from Novesa. My name is... Melita. Do you remember my name?
Your eyes find Constance's across the counter. Brother. Loss. Irreversible and total.
I've held out for as long as I can. I'm sorry. I'm sorry for everything.
Pseudopod, unlock the door. Cascade will be there in a moment.
The line falls silent. Above you, a flurry of footsteps, then the unmistakable crash of a window shattering.
Oh no, that wasn't...
Cascade, I heard glass breaking. What is going on? So why does he think he's you all of a sudden?
Silence. Constance's eyes widen.
You did what? How? No, forget it. I don't want to know. Why would you do that? Of course it wouldn't help. This is a reckless, shocking misuse of Opera personnel.
Tell her you were putting the assignment first, like Pseudopod said you would.
Cascade, find Pseudopod and shut him up. This is the assignment now.
As you turn from the intercom, Constance meets your eye.
That Melita of yours, a bit dramatic, isn't she? And Pseudopod, whatever happened there? He's rather different than when we first met. Almost unpleasant. Well, he'll find his way home eventually. They always do. I'll add the window to the opera's bill, and also the cost of the ladder I'll need to climb up to it. And I suppose I'll unlock the deadbolt while I'm up there, shall I? I suppose I can take one worry off your plate, full as it is. Only one way he can go from that back window. Party Alley. Of course. Bring Pseudopod home, Operant.
his half-hooded eye.
Goodbye.
Your double gives you a brief nod as you approach, his hair wet and drooping from the rain. From above, a beautiful young woman looks down over both of you. Kaleidoscope said that this is where he gave him the red disc. All traces of fear, gone.
That's her, isn't it? Melita.
Replaced by a different type of affect.
It's odd. It's odd. I wanted to keep running, but she stopped me.
A lullaby of resignation.
She means something. Who is she to me? It's almost as if I know her. Zeroed out? But I'm right here. Although it doesn't feel like it. Whatever happened, happened to me. Why me?
The prisoner Dante warned you the quality of the device's work was highly variable.
Meaning, I've been taken off the board. I'm sorry. I really don't understand what's happening. It's like I've been away for a long time.
His steps trace no further back than the first floor of Photo 24.
I thought that this woman must be Mel. Because of the glow. It's how her voice feels inside my head. It makes me stand still. Makes me listen. Only my heart keeps moving. When we speak, I wrap the phone cord around my finger. I like the way it connects us, like a safety tether. I want to feel her close to me. I want to feel her skin against mine. Why do I feel that way?
Another box best left unopened.
A dilemma, then. I don't like the idea of a world where only one person can love her.
This is taking on psychosexual dimensions now. You really have to shine up.
Something's wrong with my mind. I feel there's this dark longing following me wherever I go. Then I turn around. And you're there. I'm not supposed to be this way, am I? I'm not supposed to be... Is that it? But how do you know that I'm you? How do you know it's not the other way around? I've been asking myself that over and over, but there's never just one answer.
He closes his eyes, as if to consider the notion.
My name is Herschel Wilk. I'm a spy for the opera. I feel like I'm supposed to be a cold and uncaring machine. And it hurts. I have friends, but I don't know what I've given for them to be my friends. I don't feel like I deserve them. And I don't know what to do.
The slightest of shivers passes through him.
I do, and I can understand why. There is something wrong with me. Are you going to? What else is to be done?
Namby-wamby, playtime is over. What your double needs now is mental defibrillation.
What? I don't remember things wrong. I think you remember things wrong. Isn't it obvious? You're obsessed with me because you are me, but your psyche is too fragile to accept it.
Uh-oh.
I thought maybe you would come to this realization on your own, but I see now you're in even worse shape than I feared. It was a mistake to leave you alone. The assignment comes first. I'll lay low in the fog mirror until you come to your senses.
You watch as his bald spot drifts into the purple light toward the fog mirror. You pick up the paper. The dolphin doesn't poke back. You step away. An old bench marks to be You settle in. Before long, you stand.
If it isn't the imprint. I prefer Herschel, actually. We'll have to find another name for you, though. I came in here and introduced myself as Herschel. No one better than I. The people have spoken.
Smile of feral victory. It's like watching all the worst parts of yourself bound up in male body, and an ugly one to boot.
Don't worry, I haven't told anyone your cryptonym. As for the name, it's mine, not yours.
The last time you spoke, there was a hint of desperation in how he insisted he was the original. Not anymore. Now he's had days to indoctrinate the idea into himself.
Anyway, what did you want? Imprint Herschel?
And still no pants on him.
Excuse me? Well, whatever you may have done with me when I was unconscious, you're not doing it anymore. That doesn't mean I'm the imprint. Maybe you caught me sleeping. Sorry, Double. I refuse to lie to protect your feelings.
An obnoxious little mirror. Well worth the 7 years of bad luck incurred by breaking him.
You and I both know that you've missed your chance to do it. If the opera wants to zero me out, they'll send somebody else. And they won't want to after this assignment. I don't see how that's relevant to our assignment. I'd prefer we keep this conversation strictly work-related. Cascade.
He stays at the bar until they kick him out, and wanders around town until they let him in again. It's conceivable he's even convinced them to let him sleep here.
I'm not homeless, Cascade. I'm just waiting for you here because you asked me to. I said I would help you, didn't I? Everything you do, only better.
Fucker of mothers.
I was trying to be polite. I'm a professional, fake Herschel. There is no one I can't work with.
It's like asking a child with no experience of the world who they'll work with. He has no frame of reference.
The real question is, can you work with anyone? Can I pick one? What about the boatman? Or, the photo lady? Constance?
Every once in a while, he accidentally wanders close to the edges of his limited experience in the world. And when he does, a deep and primal fear enters his eyes. Not nearly as confident in his put-on persona as he pretends.
All right, we'll see how your crew fares. Eagerly awaiting it. I'll be here.
Cascade, I've been playing I Spy relentlessly with myself to pass the time. Pretty even as things stand, but I'm certain I can best me. I'll be...
I'll print. I'll be here if you require.
Raw information atomizes itself. On the other side of the world, a phone rings.
Cascade. Is there anything else you'd like to ask?
In the event you are zeroed out, your brain will be bequeathed to the opera's semioticians so they may study the precise cause of this extremely contemporary psychosis.
Was there anything else? I know it failed. I know it nearly tanked Portofiero's economy and sent Nestor packing for the last time. Why the interest?
Why the interest in space? Look at it. What's it doing up there? What if it's just a big painting?
How do you mean, more? You're saying instead of a failure, it was actually a success?
Intense skepticism. She's worried you're developing a logical framework to apply to your own assignment.
I'm having trouble following your logic, Operant. Who meant it to fail? You mean the bank blew up their own investment? Seems unlikely.
Despite her protest, you hear her making a no.
Most people can't handle the thought of their own failures. They bottle them up, or submerge themselves in them, or blame transnational capital, or simply run away from them. Why should nations be any different? Look it up. It's a classic.
Bodies incinerated before nerves had time to deliver their message of pain to the brain.
Almost. Had it worked out, it would have given us a strategic foothold in the region, and it might have kept Portofiero out of Emter's money talons. Is there anything else you'd like to ask? I don't know who you're referring to. If he is, and if he did, then there won't be any record of him in the Remembrancer's archives. Meaning that, as far as I'm concerned, he doesn't exist at all. Which isn't to say he couldn't be useful to you.
Something in her tone makes you imagine her winking at you.
So you have yourself a magic spell. Careful how you use it. One wrong word and you've cursed yourself instead.
No, entities are the lowest forms of matter in the Operant Bureau's extended cosmology, reserved for traitors, falsifiers, and thieves.
An imaginary friend who's actually useful. Wish I had one of those. Did who reach out, Operant?
The window rattles. Some night-bound animal scratches at the door.
Did a non-existent being reach out to me on your behalf? That's what you're asking? Yes?
You're not getting through her. She's way better at this than you.
There's nothing to forget. Now, what else is on your mind? The leaves have fallen, Cascade. This better be critical. Fine. Luck and skill, Operant.
Operant. I'll be here if you...
Hello, again. I hope that helps. I hope that helps. I hope that helps. Until next time.
Operant. I'll be here if you...
The bed looks cold and you turn away.
Operant. I'll be here if you...
The smuggler inclines his head in silent recognition.
Quite the scene. Come to his senses, or what? Rivalry, is it? Well, as long as it doesn't turn ugly. As for whatever I heard you two talk about, that's already forgotten, in case that's a concern.
Everyone swears silence until it can buy 'em something.
Anything else on your mind?
You work. It is work. The docs grind the deck. You shamble back to the boat. He lowers his head and...
Oh, Prince. I'll be here if you...
The bed welcomes you. The stillness of the room quietens your mind as you settle down. The sun burns off the last of the morning fog. The day is clear. The people of Keysok District go about their lives. In times of uncertainty, people naturally gather in large groups, perceiving safety in numbers. This behavior is widely observed, even when the opposite is true. The air is thick. Above your head, the tram lines crackle with possibility.